Hello everyone, I'm Lim Jong-hyun, the presenter of Team 2. The members of our team can be found below the page. This is our weekly plan. This week, we are going to study on lift-up method and about issue of the beam loop. I'll proceed with the contents as below. Before the main presentation, I will review the last week. There were 4 reasons for using the lift-up method: reduced construction period, stability during construction, reduced construction cost, stability, structural issue. The lift-up method operates as shown. And now, I will introduce about problem with beam loop. At the time of its completion, there was a leak issue in the beam loop. October 14th, 2011, during the Busan International Film Festival, there was a rain leak in the loop structure, so repair work was needed. So they decided to start repair construction during 1 month. The top part of the double cone, where the problem is serious, was rebuilt for a design change that was blocked with glass. Sky bridge is fully reconstructed. Hanjin, the construction company, said we did not consider blocking water and drainage facilities. I could find a problem with this remark. As a result, it may be natural that torrential rains of more than 200 millimeters cause rainwater to drip from the ceiling of the beef hill and create a funny scene in which employees take rainwater in using plastic containers. Given the backflow of drainage water in underground parking lots, the problem with the movie hall can be attributed to poor design and construction. Why is this happening in a building invested as much as 117 billion won? We looked up the reason for the problem in the construction method. At the time of construction, the construction was delayed by changing the direct installation method to the lift-up method. The introduction of the lift-up method was not considered in the early stages. Because of the characteristics of this site, vertical management was difficult due to the wind, and there was a lack of technology accumulation for lift-up method compared to tech-advanced countries. At the beginning, the big loop was designed by using direct installation. However, the construction method was changed due to limitations of practical application, delays in determination of steel fabrication method, and reduced construction cost. So, a great deal of time and effort was spent to obtain approval from the ordering party and the advisory committee to change to the lift-up method. As a result, construction time was wasted and construction had to be done urgently. The construction of the BMW Wert with similar design took 8 years, but the Busan Cinema Center is much larger, while the construction period is only 3 years. It is a miracle, but because the construction was completed in such a short time, the short time caused the problem. We thought the construction should be done easily, but it seems difficult in reality. Now, I will introduce the erection method of large space structures in the world. Typical erection methods for large space buildings include element, block, sliding, and lift-up construction method. The Busan Cinema Center used a lift-up method, which is used for long-span buildings or dome structures. The lift-up method is currently used for the construction of several large space structure projects around the world. For successful construction, optimal construction methods should be selected in consideration of stability, process, cost, quality. Especially in large space buildings such as dome and atrium, the construction technology of loop structures supporting them is important. Therefore, the technology used is the lift-up method. An example of the application of the lift-up method is Korean Air building at Gimpo International Airport. This building has a long span roof, which risks being deflected by that load. Therefore, a camber is placed to prevent the deflection, which requires the perfect leveling work. So the lift-up method was adopted here as well. After calculating the amount of deflection by dead load on the ground, Hangul roof was produced with a camber of about 370 mm. A total of 6 lifting towers, 3 from the front to back, were planned in consideration of stability during lifting. When lifting at 6 lifting points, the largest deflection occurs at the 4 corners. After the column welding is completed and lowered, it is fixed in the correct position using a jack. And another example is speed dome, a dome structure located in Gwangmyeong, Gyeonggi-do. Dome structures are hard to construct without supporting structures. However, using the lift-up method makes it easier to construction. So they use lift-up construction method. What is different from the Busan Cinema Center is that it is additionally supported by the support tower after lift-up. It is installed for truss joining and withstands the load of the structure. Flow truss were raised and assembled by a 400-ton crane from the outside of the building. It connects the compression link and tension link and is bonded to the tension link. lift the dome structure through the support structure. Since the completed loop is supported by the support tower, the entire loop is jacked down using a hydraulic jack until the loop can stand on its own. After the loop is self-reliant, the loop installation work is completed by dismantling the support tower. And next week, we will introduce loop finishing materials and car chip system. Thank you for listening. We're Team 2.